Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Sunday chat. Um, I sent an invite out to Joe Man, so hopefully he will join me soon. Part of our live chat today is going to be me doing a bunch of scratch ticket for him. For those that follow my contests that I had, 3 months ago, Joe won $45 worth of prize, and he chose the scratch ticket. So I bought a bunch of scratch ticket that I will scratch off live with Joe. Hopefully, he will win a lot more than $45. Let's hope. Okay. Other than that, it's Sunday. I've been running a bunch of Wednesday chat now for the past maybe 4 or 5 weeks, and I figure there's some people that can do it on Sunday, some people that can participate on Wednesday. There's no perfect day, okay, to do live chat, unfortunately. So the best thing for me to do going forward is to have at least one Sunday per month, so that those that want to participate and have fun and want to do it on a Sunday can participate, and then those that regularly can do it on Wednesday night can also do that. So what I plan to do is have Wednesday weekly chat the first 3 weeks of the month, each month, and then on the last Sunday of each month, I will do a Sunday chat, just so that those that would like to chat with me on Sunday have at least once a month to do it. So that's it. So hopefully that will be the schedule going forward. Okay. Of course, that change with busy schedule, you never know. But I think Wednesday night and Sunday night is fairly doable for me for the foreseeable future. I have my coffee. The weather down here in Florida is quite nice. It's in the 60s, the perfect weather for me, nothing to complain. And for those that was able to watch my earlier video that I load, I did show off the one book that I got from my top 10 most anticipated big wanted list. Here you go. Here's the book. You already seen it. I wanted. I had a copy of this book, a low grade that had like a big, multiple large crease on the cover. I think I sold it as a 3.5. Gosh, 5 years, 4 years ago, a while ago. Um, um, I just got the email from Joe, say that he's ready. So hopefully, Joe, if you're watching, I sent you the invite. So hopefully you received the invite. But this one is a mid grade. It's a 7.0, which is not too expensive. In fact, I think I got a very reasonable price for a 7.0 for those that follow the market for this book. Man, you here? If you want to appear live, then follow the link. If not, Comic Book Ninja, hello. But this book, so I pay less than the GPA value for 7.0. So for those that wonder what I paid. But most of the wares are on the edge. This book are prone to have overhang on the left side of the cover, and the overhang tend to be bent over and little crease here and there, little tears. That's what keep the books down. Okay, but other than that, no major flaws at all here. Okay, so a perfect specimen. Let me redo the link for Joe. Seems like something's wrong with my invitation. Huh. We'll try again, Joe. Sometimes it goes into your spam box. Hang in there, people. I'm just trying to get Joe into the chat. Comic Book Ninja, glad you can made it. And so far, your Wonder Woman video, awesome. For those that are not subscribed to Comic Book Ninja, and you are a big fan of Golden Age books and Wonder Woman, he loaded his run of Wonder Woman. So far, I believe he did 1 to 60 in 4 videos, I think. I know I watched 4 videos. Maybe he did more, but awesome. His run, including Wonder Woman #1, a book that I wish I bought a long time ago. Now it is out of my reach. But he has a run of Wonder Woman from 1 to 100 that I think he will show in his series of videos. So definitely do that. Joe, go ahead and get on. I need to step out of the office. He will show in his series of videos. So definitely do that. Joe, go ahead and get on. I need to step out of the office.
Is my picture showing?
He will show in. No, I see blackness. So definitely do that. You might have to turn down your volume.
Yeah,
one second. Out of the office.
1 second. What's going on? What's going on here?
You are here.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Let me.
Are you in? I can hear you.
How's that?
You are here.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Let me.
I do hear your feedback though. Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, I had an external.
I can hear you. You are here. Hang in there. I do hear your feedback though. Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, I had an external.
You might have to turn the. Yeah, I don't know how to. This happens every time other people join into. It's just like somehow they need to turn off the live feed. You might have to turn the. Yeah, I don't know how to. This happens every time other people join into. It's just like somehow they need to turn off the live feed. You might have to turn. This happens every time other people join into. It's just like somehow they need to turn off the live feed. Joe, my bet is you need to turn off YouTube. Like you can be on a live chat, just don't have YouTube running on the background. Otherwise,
that's what it was.
Try that.
Yeah, what an idiot. There you go.
Okay, that's okay. Hey, it happens. Almost every single person that went on the chat have had that experience, because then you have this like double feedback looping thing that confusing everybody.
I had another. I think I had another window open without me realizing.
Yeah. Okay. Hang in there for a second. I need to step out of the office for 5 seconds and be right back. Okay.
No worries.
I'm back.
Hello.
I had to go out to get a coin to do the scratch.
Oh yes.
I'm like, I don't have a coin here. My fingernail would be pretty nasty to trying to scratch off the tickets. So let's get this over first.
Yeah.
We have 45 buckaroos, my friend.
So this goes all the way back, to the contest.
Yes, this been waiting for the past 3 months. I've been waiting.
Trying to find a mutual time between us has always been.
Yeah, no, it's hard, especially when I haven't done a Sunday chat in like since Thanksgiving.
I watch yours, but then because I've got work, I think when you do your Wednesday night ones, it's about 1 a.m. for me. So by the time I can't really get involved because I've got work the next day, unfortunately. But never mind.
So,
Yeah.
well, going forward, as I had mentioned, I will do a Sunday chat once a month.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Because it's easier for some people to. Well, it's just not feasible for. There's no perfect time, So
No, exactly.
I think I do a Wednesday chats a few weeks, and then for sure the last Sunday of each month I will do a Sunday chat.
We could probably call the Sunday one the international one because I think that's probably when all your other subscribers from around the world probably be able to get here involved.
It'd be fun. So you saw The Revenant.
I saw The Revenant. Yes, I did.
Love it. And yesterday I watched the Screen Actors Guild.
Oh yes, the awards ceremony. Yeah,
and that one tended to be very close to the Oscar as far as who wins what.
Okay, I don't know the results. I didn't actually watch the results. I don't know the results. I saw the.
Well, I can tell you the result. Well, I like my favorite award show is the Screen Actors Guild. Because to me, it's voted by your peers.
Yeah.
So it carry more weight than. I like the Oscar. I watched the Oscar too, but overall, if I had to pick a favorite movie award show, it would be the Actors Guild Award because it's voted by the actors.
Okay, so I suppose the Oscars. I find the Oscars are slightly a bit out of touch because I guess the membership there tends to be slightly older and a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's your first one. Okay. Your
right.
First let's go as we can do it and talk at the same time. So Leonardo DiCaprio did win Best Actor.
Oh, he did.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
It was like I said, I enjoyed it. You watch S ensemble, ensemble cast.
Yeah.
Downton Abbey won. So Downton Abbey won for the third time.
It's amazing.
And I had to say,
to me, especially in the US, how well it's been received.
It is. It's. I have to say, I love British show in general.
Yeah.
I have watched, most British show are shown on PBS.
Okay.
You made it, Mike. You also need to get on a live chat maybe soon for your scratch ticket. So here I am, done the first one for Joe.
Is that the winner, Nick? Is it the big winner?
I'm trying to get you big money here. Big money. Where's big money?
I need to get my Spider-Man.
The first one is not money.
Never mind.
The first one is done, and sadly, you did not win anything.
It's all right. We've got 44 more to go.
No, 43. This is a $2 scratch.
All right. Okay. There you go.
Let's go for the big gusto. Let's go for the $5 one.
Yeah.
Okay. The $5 one is where you can win $500,000.
Wow. There you go.
I done a bunch with.
I'm assuming you love The Revenant. I know. I think you did your review.
The Revenant is good. You saw my review. I have a few complaints. I have watched quite a few reviews since I saw the movie.
Yeah.
And some people like the dream sequence.
Yes. Yeah.
Warning. Spoiler film discussion on The Revenant.
Yeah. I think it's okay by now. I think there's been enough time between release and now. I think
exactly. It's just
yeah, exactly. In my personal opinion, I honestly think Leonardo DiCaprio should have won. If he is going to win the Best Actor, he should have won it for The Wolf of Wall Street, as opposed to The Revenant. The Revenant's a good film, but I don't know. It didn't have that same impact on me that Wolf of Wall Street had because I think the dialogue was. This film obviously didn't have a lot of dialogue. It was more of an acting side of things. Was a dialogue. Obviously, Tom Hardy did really well though. Although he kind of went a bit Bane for a little bit of it, where he started mumbling a little bit. And
Tom Hardy. Yes, Mike Smith. I saw. Yes, we can do it next Wednesday. Okay, so next Wednesday, I will definitely send you an invitation, Mike Smith, and then we can do a chat and a scratch off. Mrs. Brown Boys is hilarious.
You like Mrs. Brown's voice?
You should follow the comments on the chat. So far, Joe, sadly, your $5 scratch also yield no winners.
That's all right. We'll keep going. We'll power
So
through.
seven down, $7 down, and so far nothing good for you, my friend.
No worry, we're gonna get there. It'll be the last one you do. It'll be that last one.
Yeah, the Revenant, DiCaprio was good, but I don't think it was extraordinary. I agree with you. The Wolf of Wall Street was a much better performance.
Yeah,
but then again, that's go with the way the Oscars are. You know, for the most part, it's always like a makeup.
Yeah, I mean, as good as Eddie Redmayne is, I never watched The Theory of Everything. I don't know. Did you watch The Theory of Everything last year? For what he won.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I tried, and I couldn't finish the film. It's just not my film. You know, and 4 and 6. Oh, let's see. Wow, too bad your number was not 7 or 11. See, if you get 7 or 11, you will get $1,000 a week for life. For life.
That's
I'm
crazy.
like, life? $1,000 a week for life?
Can you think how much we can buy with that? Crazy.
So you good luck, my friend.
I wouldn't go that far, but you could do part-time hours.
Yeah. Chat KWDL. Is that? I'm not sure what KWDL stands for. Chat.
It sounds like a radio station or like a.
Yes, Mike Smith agreed that he was better in the Wolf, is Wolf of Wall Street, and then Chad say yes. Chiwetel, I can't even say the name of the actor in 12 Years a Slave.
He was also very good.
Yeah, that was a tough movie to watch. I watched that movie, and it's one of those movies where it's good, but I can't watch it again. It's just
exactly. I couldn't. It was brutal. But saying that. Yeah, saying that Django had a similar kind of feel to it, but I've since watched that many a time, so it's strange. I don't know. Some might consider Django a lot more brutal, but I guess the psychology.
Well, I agree. I agree. So have you bought any hot books lately, Joe?
Well, I don't know if I told you, but I got this one. Haven't shot a video in ages.
Oh, Avenger 4.
Avenger number 1, yeah.
Oh, 1. I mean, yeah.
Sorry, yeah. I don't know the glare. It's a 4.5.
Oh, so the number 4 was the one that you repurchased?
So I repurchased number 4 about 2 years ago. I had that. So I had 2 copies. I had a CGC 4.5, which I had at college, and I sold it. You don't even know how much I sold it for. I put an auction on eBay, and it went for a stupid price. And I know if I was to try and get that again, I wouldn't be able to get it. So, unfortunately, I thought,
well, because you show a big book, you get lucky.
Yeah.
$2.
Yeah.
Okay, so
let's keep going. I'll keep holding this book up.
You won $2 because you show a big book. So if you bring out bigger books, you might win more.
Oh my God. Let me bring out my Superman number 1. Hold on.
If you bring out the action one, you might hit the $500,000 one.
$500 jackpot, yeah. For me, the only reason I got this one is because I got it for a good deal. I really want a Spider-Man number 1, so I might even do a trade or consider.
Was that an eBay purchase?
No, yeah, I got this from a fellow collector. He was also an active member on the CGC boards, but he's from Singapore originally. He works in London, so I met him at the London Comic Mart, and then we just became friends from that. And he has a ridiculous collection. So he had 2 of these. He had 2 Avenger 1.
Yeah. So speaking of London, are you going to the Comic-Con?
That's coming up in
the
a few
London.
weeks. I haven't bought any tickets, right? To be honest, the artist lineup hasn't attracted me. I might go. Just
well, look at that! Your luck continues.
$2.
You hit Yeah, but this is earning $2 the hard way. Your number is 11 and 19, okay?
Yeah.
And you match 11 and 19, both number. This is the first time. I have never seen both number match ever, but you won $1 each.
There you go. See, we're up to $4, Nick.
So for $4.
That's $4. We can take it off the Spider-Man #1. We're well on our way.
There you go. There you go. Hey, it's so far. Let's say 2, 4, 6, 8. We won $4 out of $13. Not a good odds.
That's third. 33% winning. That's all right.
All right.
Yeah. So I've slowed down. I think I told you previously in an email. I've slowed down my collecting a lot, and actually, I got rid of a lot of books.
I know. You're just gonna go for keys and first appearances, or?
Well, not even that. It's more about the books I enjoy. My first goal is to collect the Ditko Spider-Man run. That's what I'm gonna do.
Chad, I like that. Kirby Ryson Ditko Lee, KWDL. I like that. Even though, but he said it's a radio station. That was the original abbreviation for the KWDL. But I take the Kirby Ryson Ditko Lee.
Yeah, I like that. Thanks, guys, for the book. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, some of the best artists, and there's another YouTuber with a similar.
Yes, that channel is a big dealer. That Lee Kirby Ditko.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a big time dealer. So it's not a surprise that he got a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, he got
shows are unbelievable. Literally blowing my mind. But
no doubt that channel Lee Kirby Ditko is the biggest channel as far as showing the most key books.
Yeah,
because he's not just showing key books; he's showing multiple, like AM15.
Here's seven. Yeah, Captain America #1 from the Gold Age.
The only thing left that he hasn't shown is Superman. Well, no, he's shown Superman 1 and Batman 1. I think the only two books.
Yes, he
I
has.
think the only thing that he didn't show is Action 1.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, give it time though. Give it.
I think he has shown a Tech 27.
I don't recall. I don't. I don't think I've seen all his videos. So,
well, Mike Smith compliment that he liked your Bowers and Wilkins.
Oh, you can see that.
Yes.
Cheers, man.
I don't know what he's talking about, but
it's. I don't know if you can see in the background. There's like an egg-shaped speaker behind me. It's the Zeppelin.
Oh, see, I know nothing about those kind of things.
I'm big into audio and kind of home theater as well. So I like to replicate as much as I can of the home experience of the cinema.
Okay, let's go for another big $5 one. Okay.
Yeah, for a big one, yeah.
Big one.
So what's your what's next on your list to see in the movies?
Well, I was eyeing an Iron Man 1. Mm-hmm. There was an Iron Man 1 slab mid-grade on the CGC forum for sale. Yeah. But I decided to pass on that one. Well, multiple reasons. I want to buy a raw copy. I'm not a big fan of buying slab and crack it out. I said it many times. And then the centering of that book was not to my liking. Like a lot of Iron Man 1 is miswrapped where you only see the 2 cents instead of 12 cents.
Yeah, you do get that.
And being a OCD nut that I am, I can't live with that.
There's a good one that's just come up for sale actually at my local comic. I say local, it's about an hour away, but it's nicely centered. But there is a pence stamp on it on the end for Iron Man, on the man.
Okay, let's see. 24, 31, 30, 18, No, the big money was not. No, sadly,
I always
once
find that you
again.
tend to win on the smaller ones. As many times as I've bought the more expensive ones, I always tend to win on the £1 ones, the £2 ones, as opposed to the £5 or £10 ones you can buy.
Okay, Chad said, let's see what Chad say. High grade key books. My dad owned a. Yes, correct, Chad. Yeah, his dad owned a store, and I don't know where the store is, since I watched enough of his video, but I'm not sure where it is, because I would love to visit that store. For those that live near that store, I think it would be eye candy, because I suspect that store have a lot of stuff.
What's Sarasota like for comics, considering you've got two of the biggest grading companies in the world around you?
Oh God, not good, my friend.
No.
Not good.
Oh wow.
Actually, kind of sad.
Yeah, surprising to me.
You know, the thing is, I think the problem with Sarasota is because the two grading companies are here, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of smart collectors, so there's no everything that's good has been scooped up. Okay, trying to go on Craigslist or garage sales, you're competing with very knowledgeable people. It's not like, you know, you're living in some remote places with people that doesn't know about values and conditions. Here, you know, I'm one of these days I will see if I can shoot a video from my comic book store that I go to. It's a massive store. It's a big store, but something like, you know, 2/3 of the store are devoted to gaming. You know,
as in
so
card games, or
you know, like, you know, those role-playing games.
Yeah, so Magic the Gathering and such. Yeah, they're making a big resurgence now, Nick.
Yeah, it's huge.
Amazing.
It's huge. Like,
yeah,
if I go there on Saturday or Sunday, right, there are more people at those tables playing those games than people browsing comic books.
Yeah.
And the back issue section is non-existent. You know, so it's lame. You know, there's I think there's more trades on the shelf than back issues. So outside of buying a few new books here and there, I go there just to browse, just to, you know, take my son there and he can look at the toy figures and stuff. And
does your son collect modern books?
No, you know, he doesn't. He reads them. You know, like I bought like the one series that he enjoyed reading is the new modern series, Plants vs Zombies.
Oh wow! Okay, that's a game as well, wasn't it? A video game.
It's a big game, but he enjoyed the books.
I don't know. It was a bit.
So I buy those books for him, and he liked them. You know, and you know, as far as superhero stuff, you know, he read the trades I have. Like I bought like the trades for like the Avengers, Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I don't. The way I do it with him is I leave those books where he can read them whenever he wants to, and occasionally when he's bored, I catch him take out the Avengers trades and flip through the few books and he read them. You know, so
are these the Stan Lee stories? Are these the older stories, or these?
Yeah, like the classic Silver Age books. He read them, so it's good. You know, I figure kids these days, they have just too many things to do.
That's the thing, and I think that's what it comes down to. There's so much to do as on the iPad, on iPhones, anywhere, everything. There's so much. Whereas I suppose in the 70s, comics were the only things that people had to distract themselves.
You know, and they will keep them entertained for days. You know, you go to the comic book store and you buy a book for $4 and then he read it in 5 minutes.
That's the thing, yeah. Your books are done in a few minutes. Even if you try to take it out.
And even he talked about that, you know, where it's just like, wow, you know, I mean, it's cost $3.99 for this Plant vs. Zombie, and I read it in 10 minutes. I'd rather buy a game on my iPad for $2.99 and it lasts me a month.
It's true, and I think, and that's the way it's going. And I think, like I said before, that there's so many avenues for entertainment that we're sport for choice in this day and age.
Yeah. Let's see what the message say. I need in one of these scratch tickets. Chad, if you want to be on the scratch ticket thing, let me know, because I like to do another contest thing, asking questions. that's how this guy wins it. And I like to do it, at least once a month. So let me know if you want to participate in one of these.
Yeah, we should get that going again, Nick. We should get that going. It was really good fun, actually. I really enjoyed that. We should.
I've been busy, so I have not. But I know TiVo, Lord of the Long Box, expressed interest in playing. So if I get a few more people interested, then I will sit down, compile the questions, and run the contest again, and then give out prizes.
Is this your busy time of the year with your work? Is this the time you're doing more?
Sadly, yes.
Yeah.
I'm the most from October through February.
Yeah.
I tend to do about 80% of my revenue.
Okay.
From May through September, I do like I said, 20% of my revenue. So
that's when we start seeing all your YouTube videos popping up more and more during May through.
Kind of. The thing is, I make video a lot,
which is good.
Even as busy as I am, I'm still not busy.
Yeah.
I'm spoiled.
Compared to your trading days.
In the summer, Anthony's out of school, so I'm busy doing things with him. So it's in a way I do have I wouldn't call it perfect life, but it's a good schedule for me because I'm very busy when he's in school. Yeah. I'm very slow when he's out of school in the summer. So, it's not a big deal for me to do things with Anthony in the summer because I'm very slow with my business. Bummer, you had $2.
Boom.
Once again, you have a couple choices where it was $1,000 for life and you didn't get it.
This is actually what seems to bring me luck. It's $1,000 one. It seems to bring me good luck.
Yeah, so far you win 3 on the $2 tickets.
There you go. See? How many we've got left now, Nick? How many more we get to go?
All movie trivia. Oh, Mike Smith, you want a challenge? You want?
I don't think I got anything right on the movie ones. That's what.
Well, Mike Smith is a movie buff, so he might. 74 Screwgun. Good morning, welcome for joining. Cars Iconic Point. Those games bring in friends like Harbook used to in the past. Yes. You mean those role-playing games? I think that's what you meant.
Saying that, I've started going back to my roots and I've started buying Pokemon cards again.
Oh my God. Anthony have a big Pokemon collection. He got a couple rare ones that he's very
I collect the ones from the late 90s, the ones that I actually had as a kid. I lost them all at school. Somebody stole them all from us.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Let me see how much you spent so far. You did 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So far we did 22 of your $45.
Ooh, still a long way to go. That's good. Still more chance.
Yeah, there's still plenty more, my friend. We can keep talking and playing and scratching.
There's one thing. So I don't know if you know, I'm coming to America in March.
Oh, what part of America?
So I'm going to LA.
Oh, the city of beauty.
Yeah, I'm going to LA with a quick detour to City of Sin and then coming back to LA again.
Yeah, watch out, people. Joe is coming for the ladies. Watch out, ladies. Joe is coming for you.
Lock your doors. I'm actually going to check out that Frankensons. You must have heard about that Frankensons show that goes on every week in.
Yeah. Like I said, the choice is you go there or where Detroit Madman roam.
Yeah,
I want to go to where Detroit Madman roam.
He gets some
Detroit Madman. If you're watching this chat, which Detroit Madman tend to watch most of my chat. So if you ever watch this. Hopefully, one of these days when I'm near your neighborhood, you can take me to that shop so I can go crazy.
Put across all your list off in that one store.
I'm going to go in there and I say, let me buy the whole store. Give me the key, get out.
Pretty much. Did you ever want to own a comic book store at any point?
To be honest, no. I like comic book too much, but at the same time, I think I would go crazy bore.
Yeah, it'd be overkill. It'd be saturated to it, I guess.
Yeah. For some people, because everyone I know that run a store doesn't really collect anymore.
Yeah.
They're sick of it. They're just like, okay, I'm just here to buy and sell and make money and put food on the table, and it's no longer that. The same thing with one reason why I as much as I like to work for CGC or CBCS, the thought of grading 300 books per day,
Oh, that'd kill me.
that would kill me. That would literally kill me.
Even the pain that you're going through now to scan and to scan and grade your books alone must be. You must be getting into that.
I have done now up to 900 books.
Wow.
So even then, scanning and grading and 900 books in the span of about 8 months.
Yeah.
Is not fun. Lot. It's not fun. And so I'm just like, can you imagine doing 300 a day?
It's true. It's true.
No thanks. No money is big enough. King Cobra, good morning. I have a lot of people that have never seen me before. King Cobra and then Levi Crush.
Yeah. Levi Crush. That's cool. That's good. You're bringing more and more people. That's good.
I'm bringing in the peeps. I'm here to entertain. I'm doing. I try to please. I'm a people pleaser.
Fans love you, Nick. The fans love you.
Okay, let's see. You did win another $2.
Let's go. That's racking up.
Oh, once again, you earn money. A $3 one.
Oh,
it's another beauty. Look at this. Your number was 22 and 28.
Okay, all right.
You hit 22 twice for $1 each.
Yeah.
And then on 28, you hit it for another $1. So $3. Yeah.
When I come to States, I'm gonna buy that scratch card. I think that's my lucky scratch card. That game. $1,000 a week. That's what I'm gonna look for.
So LA, are you going by yourself?
No, I'm going with one of my best friends from university. So what we're doing is we're coming to LA. We're renting a car.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to drive around California. Then drive to Vegas for a couple of nights.
Oh yeah.
You can't come that close to Vegas and not go to Vegas.
Yeah, because it's like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, that's it. And I thought it'd be really cool. I've never driven in America. I thought it'd be really cool just to, I know LA traffic's meant to be terrible as well, but
Oh yeah, but the route to Vegas is not bad.
Oh, there you go then.
I have done it before.
Yeah, on your weekend trips to Vegas.
Yeah, I used to go to LA all the time. For business.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
and some pleasure. Well, even today, I would say 80% of my business come from LA.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and this go back to 2000. For the past 16 years, 80% of my business on a yearly mode come from LA. So in my single days, I'm never reluctant to take a business trip to LA.
I mean, there must be a lot of things to see and do in it. I haven't done any research whatsoever, so I know I'm staying in downtown LA, but
it's when in my single days, I go out there and I would go to Venice Beach. I go to San Diego, few hour drive. There's a lot of things to drive away from LA to enjoy, as well as being in LA.
That's something to think about. How do you know? I might look into Venice Beach. Actually, that's a good point.
Venice Beach or Malibu Beach. There's a lot of wonderful things. Like I said, depend on how much time you have driving up the coast to San Francisco. Like I said, there's a lot of things to do. LA, California is a huge country.
Yeah, within itself. Yeah, it's true.
And like I said, beautiful weather, a lot of beautiful people. I had been to Rodeo Drive, the fancy shopping area where all the movie star was.
Down in Beverly Hills, yeah, that'd be.
Ron Chang asked a question. I want to sell comics at a convention. Any tips on what a good sales title and how to run a booth? Oh boy, Joe, you might be able to answer this better because you have been on the selling side at your convention.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the best way to do anything that's going to sell, anything either by big artists or it's going to be the big titles, the Avengers. I think it's all. I mean, nowadays when I go to the local cons, you can see now they've got like a movie speculation section on the wall where you have all these random modern titles, all that they know that they're picking up for movies, and I think now that's where the money's to be made, I guess, in that kind of movie speculation. It still seems to be going quite strong. The speculation market, and I think Nick just done another video on speculation, didn't you, the other day?
Yeah, Well, I just scratched 3 tickets, and sadly, no winners.
Nothing on those. Oh.
Nothing there. Okay, so yes, Ron Chang, my advice to you on convention is price your book low.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of competition. Yeah.
Yeah, you want. Ultimately, it costs money to buy your table. Okay, so you have to figure out how much you need to sell to break even. Okay, and you know you need to have eye candies to bring people to your table. Okay, if you're just gonna have a table of like say 10 long boxes of $1 or $2 or $5 book, I think that will sell because there's always bargain hunter that will dive into those boxes.
Oh yeah, $1 books sell. They go massively well. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm but in order to draw more people to your booth, have some eye candy on the wall behind you. You might not want to sell those books, but have something back there. Okay,
yeah, just to bring them in. You price them ridiculous, but then if you have the rest of the table at a very fair price, like Nick said, you're going to do really well.
Yeah, because ultimately that's the same way with any, even like auction house. Auction house need to have big titles like Amazing Fantasy 15, Fantastic Four 1, or something for big auctions, because it bring in eyeballs to the other books. Okay, a big auction house. That's why I have said this many times before, and I will repeat again. If you are to consign something like an Amazing Fantasy 15, like a 7.0 or 8.0 that can bring in like 80,000 or 100,000, or an X-Men 1 9.2, 9.4, if you have something like that, negotiate real hard with the auction house, because your books will bring in attention, more eyeballs to that auction. They need your book, so don't give them the 10% commission. No way. If I have an Amazing Fantasy 15 8.0, I will tell the auction house I want the discount to 5%, because I know my book will bring in a lot of attention to your auctions.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. That's the way it should be for everybody. Okay, do not get fooled that you had to take the 10% bullshit from them.
True. Okay. Oh yeah, I think Comic Book Ninja asked, have you started watching Legends of Tomorrow, Nick?
I have not, but I'm planning on it, because I'm not a big fan of all the characters in it.
Yeah.
But I heard good things.
That's the same. Like, I've heard a lot of non-comic book fans are talking about Legends of Tomorrow. Actually, they're recommending that I watch it. I mean, it's got like the lower tier, like you said, you got Firestorm, you got the lower tier kind of characters, but I think it might be quite fun to watch, to check it out. I think there's so much to watch at the moment. I don't know where to begin. Suits has just started again now. Are you up to date on Suits?
I have not watched any of it, to be honest with you. I know it's on and up and running, but like you said, there's just too many things on TV. There literally too many things, and Ron carry a lot of changes. Price your title $10 from eBay and act like you are open to negotiating. Yes, good advice for Ron Chang.
Yeah, I can tell you now, the first thing that anybody does is when they go to a table, they look at a book, look at the price, whack out their phone, and open up eBay. That's the first thing that anybody does. So you've really got to make sure that you're under eBay, I think.
Okay, John, Joe, so far we have done $30.
And we're up.
You have
about $8, aren't we, winnings or something like that?
You have won like $9.
There you go.
And you have $15 left, so I'm gonna pull out $15 worth of tickets.
And are you normally a scratch ticket man, Nick?
I do it once a month. It's my treat for me and Anthony. He like to scratch a ticket, and I always tell him if he wins big money, he can get half. So he already picked out his Mustang. Anthony is fascinated with Mustang.
See, that's the car I want to rent when I come to America to do the. So I booked a car, but it's only I know I was going to come to America. I was going to come to LA and change it, so I've just got like a Dodge Avenger. So just to have my booking, but I know when you go there, can upgrade to a Mustang. So that's what I want to do.
Yeah, and so yeah, for a young kid, Anthony, he has my love of cars, so he know a lot about cars, and it's funny to listen to him talk about cars. Like my wife know nothing about cars, and he quizzes on like, so what's the symbol for Ferrari or Maserati or this, and she's like, I don't know, and he's just like, come on.
Yeah, I think.
Mike Smith said, I'm 23 and I have never bought a lotto ticket, not even when it was $1 billion. Did you play the 1.3 or $1.4 billion lottery last month or 2 weeks ago?
There was over $1 billion prize.
Yes, it was insane. It was insanity. It was insane. Okay, everyone was dreaming. Everyone was like, oh, in fact, on my last chat, I was like, if I won, I will buy a key book for every subscriber. I'm like, if I win that 1.3 billion, AF-15, Fantastic Four, one for everyone.
and that wouldn't even dent your money. That would just, that just tickle it.
Yeah, I'm just like, unfortunately, there might not be enough copies around to buy everyone.
Yes, it's not about the money. It's actually about
I'm gonna be like raining Silver Edge keys for everyone.
So we had a big lotto prize, what we consider big, about 2 weeks ago was £66 million, which is probably about $100 million. So that's nothing, I guess, compared to.
Yeah, it was 1.3 billion, and 3 people won it, so they split it 3 ways.
Oh my God! How is this even possible?
It was insane. It was a national madness, and Mike Smith did not play.
Wow.
That's okay, Mike. Not everybody play. Like, I have played the lottery forever. So I have always been a dreamer.
In the US, though, is it done by state? Every state has got a lottery, or is there one big national?
Most state, not every state. I think there's some state that kind of poo-poo on the idea of gambling.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I know that. Okay, so in the US, there are lottery per state, and then there are big lottery that involve the whole country or multiple states.
Okay.
So the 1.3 billion, that was national.
And I think if you think, yeah, they must have made so much more revenue than the money they're giving away anyway. Because you consider how many
I think it's like the ratio is like 3 to 1.
Yeah.
And plus, remember, the money is spread out to 30 years.
Yeah.
So the government or the state collected, something like 3 billion plus, right?
Cool. Yeah.
And then they had to pay out 1.3 billion over 30 years. So it's a good.
Is that how it works? You don't get a lump sum.
No. So the way the lump sum work is they discount the money. So like, let's say if you win $1 million, right?
Yeah.
And you want a lump sum, you get something like 200,000. They discount it. Like, and then on top of that, you gotta pay 50% tax.
No, really?
Oh yeah, Joe. Welcome to America.
America, yeah. In the UK, you got your free healthcare and you got your tax-free lotto. No wonder.
Yeah. Let's see. Ron Chang asked, what websites you go and watch you think are good? You mean like for auction? I follow, like I said, I follow eBay, I follow Comic Link, I follow Heritage, I follow Comic Connect. That's the 4 major auction sites that I follow consistently to get an idea on prices and the way the market is behaving. But that's what I do. Okay, I just scratch a $1 ticket and see what we have here. Losers.
eBay still continues to be a good marketplace for comics. I mean, you can still find bargains if you look in the right places. You can still.
Bummer for Joe. I got 5, and it was not winners. $5 failures.
No worries. Like I said, I'm coming to play that 1,000 for a week for life. I think that's, although it'll be $500 by the sounds of it. You get taxed. By the time you get
Yeah.
taxed.
And we're down to the last $10. Okay, I'm doing the five single, five $2 tickets. Vincent, and in the UK, you're tax free on the
Spread trading.
Yeah, what is spread trading? What is that? I never heard of
that. I don't know about the spread trading.
Yes, Vincent, what is spread trading? Is that option trading? I know spread trading in options market, but not anywhere else. Exactly.
Iconic point.
Yeah,
iconic point.
Yeah, Kasi Conic Point said, yes, lump sum paying taxes, boo-hoo me. Yes, I don't mind. I'll
take $1 million, Nick. I'm not even greedy.
I take 500,000.
Yeah, exactly. More than enough.
But I'm so rich already. $500,000 is not a big deal.
Exactly. I know everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. You're Fantastic Four, and everyone knows it.
I have everything.
Exactly.
I have everything but nice things. I wear Walmart clothes. I drive old junky car.
Well, I think you're like Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett still lives in the same house he lived in when he first started.
Yeah. I have to say I'm lucky in that both my wife and I are not materialistic people. You know, my wife.
You tend to see the richer the people are, the less materialistic they actually are.
You know,
if you look at the world's richest men and women.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, some people that's super rich or super spendy. Look at all the movie stars, right? They gotta.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got those. You got that category. The guys in the entertainment industry, yes. But then when you actually go to the financial, so on the business, commerce, financial side of things, those guys tend to be a lot more like Mark Zuckerberg. Looks like he shops at Walmart or Target.
Yeah. It all depends on the person. Like I said, I have seen both spectrum. Okay, because like I said, 80% of my business come out of LA, and 80% of the business come from very super wealthy people that spend money very poorly.
Yeah.
That's why they need somebody like me to help them out, fix their finance.
Stop spending all your money, idiot.
Exactly, or at least hire someone to know what they're doing. I get involved when they hire really bad people that steal their money or squander their money. I have seen the worst case I have ever been involved with was a family in LA, a very prominent family that have $85 million in money.
In cash, liquid, yeah.
Cash. And in 2008 and 2009, the broker blew it all in the stock market down to $200,000.
Oh my!
In literally less than 1 year, between mid 2008 to early 2009, the broker lost 99% of it. It was insanity. It's one of those cases that.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, and so
he's laughing because he gets his commission regardless. So
it was a good case because it's the kind of cases where the brokerage firm would want to hush that, right? Because it's horrible because the broker and the firm made something like $14 million in fees.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
bad investments, bad choices, and so I believe the firm, the family got every single nickel back.
Wow.
Okay, so yes.
All thanks to you.
All thanks to me, and I made I think $7,000 in fees in consulting in that case. So yes, I recoup a lot of money for some people.
Wow.
I have seen a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're in the forensics side of thing, aren't you? So yeah.
Yeah. Vincent is talking about spread trading on the S&P future. You said ahead of time each tick will be value. Say one. Okay. So if he was talking about trading, so I don't know about that at all.
No, likewise. Yeah, I'm unaware. I mean, the tax is quite flexible in the UK, but for spread trading, I don't know, to be honest.
How is income tax in England? high?
So obviously, so I think when you earn over £50,000, 45, £50,000, you get a 40% income tax.
Okay.
If you're under that, you get 20%. You've got a tax-free allowance of £10,000 per financial year. You got £10,500 tax-free, and then on the rest of it, your income, you get either 20% or 40%, depending on how much you earn.
Okay, I see. So it's not that outrageous.
It's not, but people always find ways to get around it.
Yeah. Mike Smith gotta go. So thanks, Mike. See you Wednesday to do your live scratch off. Ron Chang. Let's see what Ron had to say. I think he's okay. A 5% margin is put up just like the U.S. future. Yes, Vincent. Vincent, you play in the future market. That's scary. That's too scary for me. I'm a scary cat when it comes down to trading futures. I see too many carnage there.
Are you pure stocks, Nick?
I do options. I do options, stocks. I stay away from futures and currencies. That's just too crazy.
Currencies is too quick. You need to be on the pulse, like every second. Like you literally need to be. Currencies were enticing. You can either make quick money or you can lose a lot of money. So you got to be right.
Because currency, it's just like futures. You trade in huge leverage.
Yeah,
you're dealing with contract that can be worth millions, and every ticks could be thousands.
Yeah,
and I'm just not in that kind of game.
A lot more the long-term game.
Okay,
I dabbled my hand with stocks, and I bought some Disney ones. When I bought it, it started going down.
Hang in there. Disney will be okay. We're down to the last 2 tickets, and let's see. I don't feel good here. I don't know. Your number? This, well, one of them is a loser since there's nothing here that matches. And the last one, I had to check. I'm not sure if you won $4 or not. The last ticket I scratched, as you can see here, it has 2 star. Let's say $2. You won $2, but it doesn't have a number to match. So I think you did win $4 of this one. So it makes your winning to $13. You spent $45 to get $13.
That's my luck in a stock. That's my luck in a stock market as well. Normally.
Okay, so done with that. We can talk more. As far as comic books, the book that I am eyeing, I'm eyeing a copy of Iron Man 1 that is very well centered. It's also a mid-grade, and it is a raw copy. So
ticks all the boxes.
If the seller is willing to negotiate the price down,
well, that book has really shot up. Hasn't it?
It's more expensive than I care.
So I've got one here. I'm looking at one. My local comic book store is selling one in a VF Plus. They've graded it a VF Plus, and they've got it at £475, which is probably about $600 and something odd dollars. Which I don't know.
Ron Chang say, what time are your YouTube schedule? I mean, like chat. I guess you're asking for my live chat. As I mentioned, the last Sunday of each month we'll have a live chat at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, I used to have Sunday chat every Sunday at 11, but I switched that over to Wednesday. So the Wednesday chat is still going to be at roughly 7 p.m. Wednesday Eastern time. But every Sunday morning, the last Sunday of each month, I will have a chat like this, so that other people that cannot participate on Wednesday, can participate. Let's get back to TV. So did you watch Legends of Tomorrow?
No, that is actually on my list.
Okay, so needless to say, you saw Jessica Jones.
I did. I enjoyed that. Ending was very predictable.
Yeah, it's predictable, but at the same time, I think he has to die.
They had to do it in that way. So you can't fault them, because the way the story had gone it had to happen that way. But I'm looking.
Yeah, he's one of those villains that you just can't put in a cage. No, he's just too.
No,
he's just too evil.
He has to go.
He has.
Looking for. I think Daredevil's coming soon, isn't it? Daredevil, I think should be back on
March 18.
Oh, there you go. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to see where that goes.
Yes, I'm super super excited to see Daredevil. I can't wait to see. I have a feeling that half of the episode is gonna be the story arc of Frank Castle.
Yes, and then half will be Elektra, I think.
Maybe even less. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's my prediction. My prediction is half the episode is going to be the Frank Castle story arc on how he become the Punisher.
Yeah, give it a bit of background. Yeah.
Basically, they're going to give you the origin in the Daredevil show.
Yeah.
And then of at least 1 or 2 episodes will be the Gladiator.
Okay. Oh yeah, carrying on. He was a good. He is a very good character. I felt, and underutilized, but he was a good character in the last series.
Yeah, so I think the Gladiator will be the early part of the season because I have, as I predicted last season, that when Matt Murdock convinced the Gladiator, the character, to make the suit for him, make the suit, he promised to protect somebody for that guy.
Yeah.
And I think he will fail. I think he will, because the Kingpin will reach out within the cell to retaliate because he knows who made the suits.
This is true.
So I think he will retaliate and kill the loved one of the Gladiator, and the Gladiator will come back with a vengeance to say that you failed to live to your promises, and now I want to kill you.
That's a good shout, actually.
So I think that's going to be the early part of the season, and then you follow through with the sprinkle in of Elektra while the Punisher's arc is being told. And then the last quarter of the season will be more Elektra, the love triangle, and whatever. Maybe not love triangle, but you will see. I don't think you will see Elektra in full fighting mode until the end of the season.
And actually, they might carry on to the next one where they might introduce Bullseye, maybe.
Correct. That's why I think Elektra is going to be sprinkled in here and there, just like how Rosario Dawson was.
Yes, yeah.
But you're not going to see her, like full mode Elektra with the band, the whole costume and fighting mode until maybe the end of the season. Just to give you enough. A glimpse of it and enough interest to say I want to see the 3rd season.
I think that's a good point.
That's how I would do if I was a showrunner. That's how I would do it. Get me a job. I want to be a showrunner. Damn.
So one of the comments saying Legend of Tomorrow is a good show. Why is Marvel doing bad on TV, whereas Netflix shows are so good?
Carl Sikon, I think the problem with regular TV is restrictions. Because when you shoot for somebody like ABC, there are certainly restrictions on what you can do. You can't go full gore violence. At the same time, when you shoot a show for TV, I have said this many times before. You're required to break up the show into pieces to insert commercials. And the way Netflix shoot a show, they don't care.
Every episode is like a mini movie almost.
Yeah, it's a mini movie. So if this is what the story is gonna be, they're gonna shoot the story within the 1 hour time frame for that show, or 45 minutes or whatever it is. They don't have to say, okay, we had to do this sequence in 10 minutes and break it up so that we can do the commercial break. But that's how TVs are shot. Okay, TV are shot that way, where they have to be mindful of every break they need to break for commercial, and so it's very choppy. That's my dislike of TV shows, and I say Marvel is doing fine with their TV now. With Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. last season was the best season yet. So I don't think Marvel is doing badly at all as far as TV show, to be honest with you.
I just think it gained less fanfare purely because it's less grittier. There's a lot of hype. There seems to be a lot of hype between Netflix.
And consequently, you got to understand too. Marvel TV show, for the most part, are mostly B-level character, like B-. compared to like Netflix, you have B plus or A, like Daredevil or Luke Cage. Luke Cage is more like a B plus, right? But you're looking at Agent of Shield, those characters, you're looking at C, D, E. It's lower in the rung, so it's not as exciting.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
So like, when you look at like DC, right? They have Flash, Arrow. They put in their B plus or A character on a TV show. For ABC on the ABC with Marvel, you have. I have a hard time naming any B level character in Agent of Shield. Deathlock, and even he was poorly done, so it took the excitement out of the Deathlock crowd.
Yeah, I think that's probably
Yeah. Okay. Comic Book Ninja, a major character on lot already died.
Legends of Tomorrow. And Legends of Tomorrow's already died. There you go.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I have to watch the show. It's on it's on the iPad on the CW channel, so I have it saved up. So most likely I wait until like maybe the 3rd or 4th episode where I can binge watch like 4 episodes in a row.
That's what I like to tend to do as well. I think sometimes when you get 1 or 2 episodes, you don't get enough of the background tip.
Exactly. I'm guilty of waiting for 2 or 3, at least 3, in order to see like 3 shows in a row, because one show without commercial or even with commercial is just not enough for me. I want to be able to sit there and drink a fine wine and watch 3 or 4 episodes.
Fine wine from Metropolis Comics.
Marvel ABC show do not use hardly any of their catalog characters. Correct. I think that's the problem with Agent of Shield. Even though it's decent right now, I actually enjoyed the last season more than the previous 2 seasons because of the storyline. But they're using really not good characters. So that's the problem. I mean, if you look at the DC and what they do, even with a bad show like Gotham, they use big name. They throw in the Joker, the Riddler. They, even though it's a different origin story and a different time frame, they use big names. And I think that's one of a lot of people debate about. They didn't like the fact that DC use a different universe from TV to movie, and Marvel is trying to keep everything in one universe.
That's what they've done historically. They've always done that, though, isn't it? Even go back to book days, DC will have multiple multiverses, and then Marvel, they try to keep everything interlocked.
Yeah, and I think that's the problem with the Marvel TV shows, is because they are trying to put everything in. They're not going to use any A-listers.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Like even in the Inhuman storylines in Agent of Shield, they're not using any Inhumans that are on the comic books.
There you go. You can't have that Black Bolt and people like that. So
they are not doing Black Bolt, Gorgon, or Medusa. They throw in a bunch of make-up, no-name stuff that you're just like, who are these Inhumans? Never seen them before, never heard them before, and they all die. So. There you go. But that's the thing, that's the flaw of the ABC show, is that because it is linked to the Marvel universe, it is handicapped from using a lot of great characters. That's my opinion on why it's not so great.
So staying with DC, what did you think of the latest Suicide Squad trailer?
It looked okay. I have mentioned this before in many chats that I am not super jazzed about Suicide Squad because I'm not. For me, it's not because of the concept. The concept is cool. I'm just not into Killer Crocs, or Deathshot or Diablo. Yeah. Sure. I like the Joker. I'm indifferent with Harley Quinn.
It'll be interesting to see how they utilize that. From what I got from the trailer, they've separated the Joker from the Suicide Squad. So I'm assuming he's the villain.
Yes, that's what it's turning out to be, that he's the villain and the Suicide Squad is going to be the team that put together to fight the Joker. If that's the case, that's fine, that's great. But like I said, when I'm looking at the characters outside of Harley Quinn and the Joker, the rest I don't care.
I can't remember half their names, to be honest. So
Exactly, and I know them from, like, the hot books like Diablo, Killer
yeah,
Crocs, but to me, I'm just like, I didn't care for these characters 6 months ago, a year ago, 10 years ago, so I don't care about them now. What superhero TV shows are bad? Ron Chang asked. Gotham have
I'll leave
issues.
that to you, Nick. I don't watch any of. I don't really watch super. The only ones I watch are the ones on Netflix. I'm not invested in any of the Agents of Shield or anything for a lot of the same reasons. I'll leave that one to you.
I say the worst one would be Gotham for me. I think Gotham have way too many issues. It has potential, but it has issues. But I guess it's doing well from what I can tell.
Keeps getting renewed, I guess. So yeah, it must be doing something right.
Let's see. Comic book. As they say, fine wine. I'd give a week to pay to see you drunk. Ha ha ha. Oh,
that's challenge put down, Nick. Yeah, I think let's play a contest. Every question we get right, you've got to take a shot.
Yes, DC give the C-list characters a movie. Yes, Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Forget the name Suicide Squad. The C-listers.
Yeah, it's going to be suicide for those guys anyway. I think what they were trying to do, DC, they saw the success of the Guardians of Galaxy, where they used C-list characters, and there was massive success. But I don't know who the writers. I don't know what the writing is going to be like compared to the they've got some big actors though, so we'll see. Who knows?
Yes, Kasi. Yes, binge watch Gotham. Like I say, if you haven't watched Gotham yet, binge watch it. It has potential. It has a lot of issues. I complain about that enough time. I still watch it, but for every good points, I have 2 or 3 bad points. King Cobra.
Onslaught of Star Wars.
Onslaught of Star Wars stuff. I see a Darth Vader toaster. I have everything. They have everything.
I would love a Darth Vader toaster.
I look at the clock. It's 12:17. I need to go in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I need to go in a few minutes as well myself.
Yeah. I think it's overkill. Okay. I think I am already not liking what they're doing with the movies. Well, regardless of the movies, okay, I'm a firm believer that I would like to see episode 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You want me? Disney, you pay $4 billion for those things, and you want to put out 6 movies, at least 6 movies. Go for it, okay? But I want to see episode 7 to 12. I don't want to see Rogue Nation.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to see Han Solo.
No.
I don't want to see Boba Fett either. So that's the kind of thing I'm just like, why do I need to see a young Han Solo? Why?
I'd much rather them stick with a canon and go with the story rather than try and spin-offs like the clone stuff. All these things that happened prior, it's just too much. So
so for me, I am definitely not enthusiastic about seeing a movie that tell me how they stole the plan for the Death Star. I already know the outcome. Okay, will I watch it? Probably, but that's just like watching Titanic. The ship is gonna sink. Okay, it's to watch Kate Winslet, the young sexy Kate Winslet, and the young DiCaprio. That was nice, and the special effect of the boat sinking, all that stuff. But yes,
it was good.
So
was Jack? Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. So Mike Smith says Suicide Squad will do better than the X-Men, Deadpool, and Doctor Strange in the box office.
You're back, Mike Smith. You're back for seconds.
Couldn't get enough.
I thought you were gone for good. I would say
Deadpool is
Deadpool would do well, but I think the reason why I don't think it's gonna beat X-Men is because it's banned from China.
Oh, really?
Yes, Deadpool was deemed too violent for the Chinese market. They already put a ban on it.
From what I've seen, it does look very violent, but it's a Western aimed. The humor seems very Western, so I don't even know if the Asian market would appreciate it potentially. I don't know.
It's a very different kind of humor.
Yeah.
And I can't see Deadpool doing better than the X-Men movie. Um,
Yeah, you might be right. Even Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange again. He's not a massive. He's never been a. I think the diehard comic book fans have always loved Doctor Strange. I've loved Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange will be a very interesting movie to follow because if you're looking at Ant-Man, right? Who would have thought that Ant-Man bring in more money than the first Captain America and the first Thor movie?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a big win for Disney to put out a movie of Ant-Man and do better than those two movies. But Doctor Strange is strange.
Yeah. It's going to be very trippy. I love Doctor Strange, the character. I'm really looking forward to seeing. I think Benedict Cumberbatch was a great casting for it, so it'll be interesting.
So I'm crying. If there's any movie that I root for the most, I would say it be Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I think so.
I am rooting hard for that movie, and that's one movie that I'm certain I will go see the first weekend.
Yeah, I think so. I think
I wanted, and as far as Deadpool,
the marketing's been fantastic for it, though. I think that's why it's got such a mainstream audience because the viral marketing has been brilliant.
Yeah. And if Deadpool, if they cut Deadpool to fit the Chinese market, then I think because the Chinese market is huge.
Yeah,
you're talking about a market that can bring in $100 million of ticket sales. So you can't ignore the market. So will they revise the movie cut to fit? But then they would ruin the movie.
Yeah, because the whole Deadpool's always been centered around insane violence. So if you get rid of that, essentially, he only has humor left, and then humor. If they don't get the humor, then it's not going to be.
Yeah, so I don't know if they can revise the movie at all to please the Chinese authorities. So for me, that's why I cannot name. If Deadpool was okay to be shown in China and can bring in 80 million or more from the Chinese market, I think it would have a good chance to go toe to toe with the X-Men movie.
Yeah.
But because it's banned right now from China, I said that it will have a hard time beating the X-Men. And as far as the X-Men is concerned, I am very concerned about the look of the main villain. He looked, I don't know. I don't know why they would not use a look that they have in the comic book with the big square jaw.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Why do you need to have all that stuff? He looked, I don't know. Forget about the color. I don't care about the color. Sure, in the movie, he would look not so bright neon purple. But at the same time, just like, why do you need to have all that stuff that look nothing like the comic books?
Yeah, it's sometimes they adapt these things, but yeah, it's the
makes no sense to me. So I'm kind of worried about Apocalypse.
Yeah, that's another one, isn't it? Apocalypse.
Yeah, I am very worried about Apocalypse.
They did Thanos just right. Thanos was done perfectly.
Yeah, I thought Thanos looked good. I am dying to see if DC is indeed, before we go in 5 minutes,
Darkseid.
Please, DC, make Darkseid look like he looked in the comic books. Okay,
yeah.
Please do not make him look any less. Let him have the big square jaw with the big. Oh, I'm telling you,
he's their savior almost. He could be what makes or breaks them. I think with their kind of Galactic. So I think they need to get executed.
So I am dying to see. I can't wait for Batman versus Superman. So March will be a big month because you have the Daredevil TV show.
Yeah.
And then a week later, Batman versus Superman.
Yeah. It's going to be this year's big for movies. It's, this schedule this year is chaotic. I'm so excited.
Yes. Well, anyhow, I need to go to make lunch and feed the family.
No worries. Great chat.
It's been fun, Joel. I'm glad we got to catch up. So you did win $13.
Probably pay for the shipping.
And I did ship out that box.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you need to tell me.
Okay, I will negate the $13 you won of the shipping costs.
Thank you.
And save you on more shipping costs.
That's correct. Yeah, no, exactly.
It took me a while to figure out who sent me those things from my house because you contact me to say
after.
And I'm like, I get the box and just like, a doll? Somebody buying a doll? I'm like, who sent a doll to my house? It took me a day. Until the next day, I'm just like, because I contacted Brooke.
Oh.
because I was on a chat with Brooke, on some, like a private chat with Brooke. I'm just like, I received a box of this character from Chango, and I'm like, I'm not sure who sent it. What's going on here? And then it dawned on me that you contacted me like a week ago, a week earlier, and was like, oh. And then my wife see all these horror DVDs, like, you're buying all these horror DVDs? I'm like, it's not for me, okay, honey, it's not for me.
It's just because you can't get any of this stuff over here, so you know.
Well, awesome. Well, anyhow, thank you for everyone for joining. I enjoy. Hopefully, we can do this again. But next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time will be the next chat with Mike Smith. Hopefully, he will win more money.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. Let's get it going. Yeah.
Anyhow, thank you for watching, everybody. Time to eat lunch.
Bye.
Bye, Joe.
Bye-bye.